Orlando Soto comes into this one fresh off a 4-hit game, shades of Tony Gwynn. That's the kind of contact any team would take in their lineup. It's the Norfolk Tides taking on the Syracuse Mets. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So here's the cleanup hitter, Orlando Soto, 4 for 4 last night. That one smashed to left field. It's back there, and it's gone. He belts it out of here for his first professional homer. Wastes no time on this one. Third home run of the season, and it gives them the lead in the first. It's 2-0. We've seen him excel against right-handed pitching this year, and here's just another example. Clearly very confident in that swing. That's a good job to be aggressive in the box after watching him closely on the mound. Once you've got his timing down, it's a lot easier to give a strong, confident swing. Soto has the ball to start this one. Will look to get ahead and get in a rhythm. Voigt ending things off and takes a strike. Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2. Just can't catch up to the heat. Swing and a miss, that's a K. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. And now at the plate, MJ Melendez went deep in last night's ball game. Fouled off, he was late. Melendez bats left and throws right. Hitting second in the lineup, and he was a second-round pick back in 2017.
That's a ball.
One out and the base is empty. Fights that one off, will reset and do it again. 1-2, here's the pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. 2 outs in the bottom of the first this evening. Already establishing a potent rhythm, striking out the first 2 batters. It looks like these hitters are gonna have their work cut out for him in this one. Vidal Brujan in the box now. No balls and a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Comes up empty, strike 2. Off to a great start on the mound. Could be a tough game for this lineup. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Nice job out there as he gets them 1-2-3. We go on to inning number 2. The tie. Bottom half of the second. Now the left fielder, Jared Young. That misses, and that's ball 1. Late with the swing there. Swings through it. One, 2 now. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Leadoff batter retired here in the second. That's inside. Ball 1. Strike 1. And a big swing and a miss. That's some great arm action from him to sell the changeup. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Gets a piece, stays alive. 1 out and the base is empty. Set down looking. Fastball was in a hittable spot, but he just let it stroll through the zone for called strike 3. Next up for the Mets, Jackson Clark. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now. Way too cavalier an approach from this lineup. They seem to be swinging at everything. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And a nice frame on the mound, he sets him down. Nobody out and a runner at first. Can't come up with it. To first, and it just gets there in time. One away. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Jose Rojas. Swings and misses, and it's 0-2. Swings through it for the K. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Good location on that heater, top of the zone. That's the modern approach with the fastball, trying to get good ride on it. Swing wasn't on time, but tough to get good contact on it, even if it had been. And it's strike two. That misses the zone, and the count 1-2. What a take with two strikes. Swings and misses. Two straight retired to begin the bottom of the third. So two down now, and here at the plate, Ben Rortvedt. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball down.
Two down and nobody aboard. Here in the back end of the third inning. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Two outs and nobody aboard. Good job to fight that one off. Here's the 1-2 offering. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. 9 straight set down here to start the game. Welcome back. The Mets at the dish here in the bottom of the fourth.
The second baseman,
You could build a crazy team with players who passed through Syracuse on their way to the show, like Bryce Harper, Carlos Delgado, Fred McGriff, Sean Green, Hank Sauer, Roy Halladay, Jimmy Key, and David Wells. Fastball in for a strike. That one close, ruled the ball. Got the batter swinging. Leadoff batter retired in the fourth. Swings over the top there. Moving through the lineup again, it's important to have your secondary pitches working for you. Seems like he's got good command of them right now. Syracuse has had professional baseball in all but 4 years since 1877. One of the first inductees into the Syracuse Baseball Hall of Fame was Grover Cleveland Alexander, who pitched for the 1910 Syracuse Stars. So two out, digging in, Vidal Brujan. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Brujan goes 5'9", 180 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Two down and nobody aboard. Grounds it to short. Aloy. And that's the end of the inning. All set for the start of this inning. Stepping to the plate now for Norfolk, Orlando Soto. This one's hammered to left center. Well struck. Could be two, maybe more. Around first, hustling for two. Around second now, going for third. But he throws on the brakes and gets back to second. Rips it all the way to
Wow,
third.
that ball was hit
Costly
hard. Good
throwing
job.
error there. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing time he steps into the box.
Hey, no one better, huh?
Ripped into center for a base hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and it's now a 6-run lead. Bottom half of the fifth, and the Mets batting.
The left fielder.
The hitters in this lineup have been aggressive early in the count, swinging a lot, but then when they get down, they need to be a little more patient. Maybe they take some pitches and extend the at-bats, try to get some base runners aboard. Swing and a miss, and the count 1-2. Struck out swinging. And the leadoff batter retired in their half of the fifth. And a good fastball to start off. That's strike one. And a strike as it catches the outside edge. The Mets with a 0 in the hit column so far. Swing and a miss. That's a K. 2 quick outs here in the bottom half of the fifth inning. Bases are empty with 2 away. Now it's the shortstop, Jackson Clough. 0 for 1, struck out swinging last time. He started this frame with 7 straight strikes. We're in immaculate inning territory. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Fine work in this one, just 1 strike away from a 5th shutout frame. Got the batter looking for the K. 3 up and 3 down, inning over. So 5 perfect innings in the books. Runner at second, 1 away. And next, the cleanup hitter, Orlando Soto. He's already gone yard in this game. Base hit into center field. Coming to the plate. Now a long throw home. Not in time, safe at the plate. Now the tag at second, and he's out trying to stretch it into a double. We're in the bottom of the 6th. Coming up to the dish for Syracuse, Zay Rojas. Swings and misses, and that's strike 1. With all these first pitch strikes, he's clearly not afraid of contact. This is an aggressive and effective approach. And that one is foul. We'll try again. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Leadoff batter retired in the 6th.
The first baseman, number 6,
Out on the mound, he's been throwing lots of strikes, so the hitter might decide to be aggressive over the middle. Sure, he's got good stuff, but you can't hit it if you don't swing, and he's not missing the zone. But called a ball. Challenge from the pitcher. He thought that was a strike, and that one did find the zone, so they still have both challenges. Digging in for the Mets, Ben Rortvedt. Struck out swinging the first time. That one finds the zone. 2 down and nobody aboard. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2. Once again, he's ahead 0-2, and he's got the power in this at-bat. Swing and a miss, and it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. Hope you had a good stretch at home, set for the last half of the 7th. Boyd now at the plate. Swing and a miss, 0-1. That's a common swing against a good sinker, just diving under the bat. Swings through that one for strike 2. Still good life on that pitch late in this game. Close, doesn't get the call. Soto will challenge that one. Thought it was a strike. And it's a called strike after the review. They'll keep both their challenges.
The batter, number 1, designated hitter, MJ. Attack.
The Mets held hitless so far in the game. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Now batting, the 17th,
2 down now.
number 2,
Stepping to the plate for Syracuse, Vidal Brujan.
Brujan.
Wasn't interested in that high fastball to start. I wonder if he wants something lower. Chop left side. Barrero fires over to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. 1 straight have been retired. Digging in for the Tides, Orlando Soto. He's already homered in this ballgame.
Soto.
This one's smoked out to left. And that'll do it. Bottom of the 8th, Jared Young getting ready to hit.
Hey!
Top of the zone for a strike. He didn't like either of the first 2 he saw, and now he has to battle down 0-2. Close, but ruled a ball. Soto surprised to not get the strike, and here's a challenge. And on further review, it was a strike. Still 2 challenges left for him. Still a ways to go, but you do not want to move away from this broadcast.
Ball 1.
That one a little bit high. This is better discipline we're seeing from this hitter after striking out multiple times in this one. The 2-1 pitch. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Swing and a miss. Got him to chase up the ladder for the strikeout. 2 away here, nobody on. Jackson Clough will hit next. Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Might have a more aggressive approach this plate appearance. And the righty delivers. Close one, but doesn't get the call. And he'll challenge from the mound. Thought that was a strike. And that one did find the zone. So they still have both challenges. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a foul ball, so he stays alive. 2 outs, bases empty. Spoils the 2-strike offering, another coming up. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Nice job out there as he gets them 1, 2, 3. So now 24 have been set down in order. Only 3 left to go for perfection. Welcome back, and everybody watching the mound. He starts the 9th inning working on a perfect game. Rojas up for the 3rd time and takes ball 1. And there's a strike. They need runners, so he did the right thing to take until he got a strike. But now he has to find a way on base. And 1 and 2. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. And the leadoff batter set down here in the 9th. Close, but called a ball. You know, I thought that was a strike, and yep, here's a challenge. And it's a called strike after the review. They'll keep both their challenges. Here in the bottom of the 9th inning, 1 out. Comes up empty, strike two. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Only one out remaining.
Now batting, catcher.
Here's the catcher, Ben Rortvedt, 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. The Mets with plenty of ground to make up here in the last half of the ninth. Now here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and this one is over. A perfect ending to a perfect game. And the celebration begins. For 2 with a pair of strikeouts. The Mets with plenty of ground to make up here in the last half of the ninth. Now here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and this one is over. A perfect ending to a perfect game. And the celebration begins. Top half of the second from Syracuse.
The designated hitter.
Soto went yard in his most recent game. Well struck, out to left. This one has a chance, and it's gone. He belts it out of here for his first professional homer. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. He's been on an upward trend at the plate recently. A lot of good at-bats. When you start stringing them together, the front office definitely takes notice. He swings and drives this one to deep left. That one's carrying, and it's gone. He belts it out of here for his first professional homer. It's
All right. There you go. There we go. Come on. You got it. What's up? Yeah.
Welcome back to MLB Network. Lauren Shahadi, Tom Verducci here with you in studio. It is always a big story when we get to witness a highly anticipated big league debut. And later today, Tom, one of baseball's top prospects, taking the field as a major leaguer for the very first time. Can't wait.
I can't wait. I love these days. I get goosebumps.
Same.
I think about players with these kind of expectations get to the big leagues. Steven Strasburg, Bryce Harper, Paul Skeens. Sometimes, Lauren, you think, am I watching the first game of a future Hall of Famer? I know that's asking a lot, but this is the kind of talent we're talking about.
As highly touted as they come, but we know this in this game we love. It doesn't always translate. Everyone here is bigger, faster, stronger.
Sure, there's also injuries that can come into play. You never know what's going to happen. But I can tell you, Laura, very few get to the big leagues with this kind of ability. This is a special one. I can't wait.
And talent for days. We are rooting for him, and today is just the beginning.
Now from Angel Stadium in Anaheim, MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Los Angeles Angels.
And now,
First pitch coming at you right after the break.
leading off the ball game tonight, the first baseman, number 18, Nolan.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. 0-1. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. Soto, a big part of the storyline for us today. He's making his debut and hoping to carve out a valuable role in the mound with this ball club. Got him swinging. One up, one down. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers can sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting the ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further.
2 down, base is empty. Vaughn Grissom will hit next.
At this point, it doesn't matter if you're a first rounder or an undrafted free agent. All that matters once you reach this level is producing. Can you help your team get better? It's a big question. That said, you don't want to put too much pressure on your debut. I hope he's taking time to enjoy this experience today.
Got him! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning.
Well, he's saying, who needs the defense? An immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
Back here at Angel Stadium, bottom of the second. So the Los Angeles Angels are doing pretty well as we come up on the halfway point of the season. Singy, it's been stunning to watch this team flounder like they have. They were supposed to be a serious contender this year.
Yeah, I'm genuinely shocked, Boog, because, you know, you're right. They had a ton of hype behind them and a really talented roster, and then they go out and lay an egg like this. I just don't know what I'd do to fix things here. I mean, they've got multiple major issues, and there's no solution.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. Gustavo Campero, the next to hit for the Angels. Soto making his first start of the year. A former first-round pick back in 2025. Strike 2.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Man, he stood no chance in that at bat. A 3-pitch strikeout, swung through all 3. Tell you what, Boog, it's not a good feeling at all.
You know that from experience?
It's happened a time or two. If I didn't roll over on the first pitch, sinker to second base, then, you know, in there long enough, then I would, yeah, I've had a couple.
My guy hack-tastic.
You go.
And that is that. 2 innings. It's 1-0. And here's the moment a lot of fans wanted to see. The top prospect in baseball comes to the plate for his major league debut. Orlando Soto. Smash down the left field line. He dives, but he can't make the catch. The throw in, not in time. He's got a double. Orlando Soto with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does,
runner takes off for third.
Come on, get that stop.
Throw to third, and he's out.
Well, I could see he had a big lead out there at second base, so it wasn't a shock when he took off. But how to steal third right there, it's kind of risky, man. You're already in scoring position, so you've got to make sure that you can make it there safely. That wasn't the case.
Jose Siri, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. Goes down looking. And here is Tyler Heineman. In there for strike 1. And a big swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Swings through it for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7. Kyron Paris digs in now. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Pitcher challenges. He thought it was a strike. And that one did find the strike zone. So they've still got both their challenges. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the second time today. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Nolan Schanuel.
You know, these Angels just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
Well, he's showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. You know, all the strikeouts, they just kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
Tap to first, Alonso. He'll do it himself. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. Vaughn Grissom, the next to hit for the Angels.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
2 down, nobody on. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 0-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. So runner at second, 2 down. Orlando Soto at the plate now after picking up his first major league hit in his last at bat.
Yeah, special moment for him individually, no doubt about it. He'll remember where he hit it, who was on the mat, and the stadium where it happened for the rest of his life.
Great effort as he's able to haul it in, and that is that. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struck. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late. Fights it off. You'll see another. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. Here's the left fielder, Gustavo Campero. Now the 0-1. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. The Halos hitless so far in the game. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Here's the second baseman.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. Struck him out swinging. And today. So 5 perfect. Bottom of the 6th. So in now for the Angels. First base series.
0-1. I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And here's the catcher, Tyler Heineman. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last night.
An 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Oh, 0-2 now. That one just misses. Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Got him swinging.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there.
On the ground to first. A sliding stop. Nicely done for the out. So he's perfect through 6. Runners on first and third, 2 away. That one is absolutely belted.
Go two.
That one hops off the wall and should score at least 1. Here comes the runner. Relay throw home. No, he's safe. Time he's safe at the plate. 3-0.
He has had such a good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
Couple of doubles today for the DH. Here's the pitch. Runner on the ground. That's it for a strike. Throw bounces in and he's safe.
Well, maybe he thought he should have gone for a triple instead of a...
Soto back at it, working with a lead.
Yeah, the scoreboard favors him, so can't give this offense a reason to believe, Boog. It's about keeping momentum. Get ahead, stay ahead.
You know, these Angels just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Got him looking for the strikeout. What a game he's having. 16 Ks down. Here comes Yoan Moncada. He's been a great free agent side. Popped in the air. Left field. O'Neill under it. That's out number 2. And next is the designated hitter, Vaughn Grissom.
Yep. Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And add another K. That's number 17. What a game. The perfection continues. 21 straight have been. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. And a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. Still one challenge left for them. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Making 18 strikeouts on the day. Adele wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. Close one. Doesn't get the call. Ball 3. Looked like a strike to me. And here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Still a ways to go, but this is can't-miss stuff right now. Compare in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. The Orioles leading by 3 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there are 2 down. Now it's the second baseman. And there's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Struck him out looking. And he strikes out the side for the 4th time today. So now 3 left. Orlando Soto steps in the box once again. It's been an impressive debut for him, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. A really good showing from the rookie, and you don't always need these guys to get off to a hot start, but it certainly makes the transition from the minors easier if you do. I hope he has a long and successful career.
Soto looking for the complete game. This crowd feels it. You know he wants the ball to finish this.
Yeah, Boog, you live for moments like these. Exciting for us as announcers as well. It's all about closing the door.
First pitch, and he just misses. Pitcher thought that was a strike. He's going to challenge. And on further review, it was a strike. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Top of the zone for a called strike. And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed him. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
Boog, I'll tell you right now, every player defensively on their toes like never before.
The high heat, too much on that one.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team needs him.
Heineman in the box again, takes the strike. Foul ball.
They want to make sure they have the opportunity to put this pitcher in the history books. They're going to make the play.
Got him swinging for the K. Angels with only 1 out left.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Paris. In the box here and fouls it off for strike one. 2 down, nobody on. They're down to their final strike.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swing and a miss. A perfect ending to a perfect game.